Desolate Haven, which I fast travel to between episodes, and manage this Inquisition perk I unlocked, and see what missions I can. Also, I just handed in some creature research, so that's what those pop-ups were. Alright, so I think either arcane knowledge. I think arcane knowledge is going to be my best bet right now. So yeah, just keep on those dialogue perks for a while. And we got a new ones that have opened up. Oh yeah, so let's see. So, the Chantry Mage diplomacy won the day. The clerics chosen to receive aid have been most appreciative and have successfully drowned out detractors, causing internal struggle. Clerics hiring. Excuse me. Clerics hiring thugs to kill other clerics. I was forced to intervene. Such despicable behavior from those who aspire. Wow, excuse me. To the Sunburst Stone, the moon and the ground. The cathedral is tense, but for now the Chantry can be counted our political ally. For now. To a successor in Leeds. We have honor to serve the Inquisition, prove the medal of release of chevaliers by doing the maker's work. I accept your generous offer wholeheartedly, will arrive in good time with those who loyally for those rewarding those who choose to hold battles and since in the order of the Emperor. So he's on my side to get a little influence. That would be cool if that got me an agent, but it doesn't. So we have a couple of free quick missions, like instant time missions, to unlock some DLC mounts that I have access to. So we're gonna do those real quick. And then there should be one more right here. Two.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, there should be two more. Still the Templar mission I'm interested in. Oh, Bach Unicorn. Here we go.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, so those are some extra mounts. I can go check this out a little bit. Then we finish this. Secrets of Andraste. Interestingly, the ruins of Alamari in origin belong to the tribe that inhabited Ferelden almost 1,000 years ago. It's of greater interest, however, that none of the runes translate intelligibly, meaning it's all in code. According to the translators, a reference to Guardian also indicates the an island often already frozen. I was curious how the translation efforts and hope we can narrow this down further. Obvious and cold, and nothing else. So, okay. I'm gonna open up this area. I don't think we're quite the right level to really do that. I'm not doing the Templar mission. I think I am going to spend some power to open this area that has to do with the shards that we've been collecting. I'm not gonna go there, but we don't look it. But thanks to Our Lady Ambassador, I was able to study the scroll. The reference is vague, but it implies a connection to a temple, possibly Elven. I followed the lead and believe one such temple stands in an oasis in the western approach, as well they may lie within. Cannot say. Reports of the place are cut off or have pages missing. I've yet to find a reliable first-hand account. Perhaps our soldiers can provide a better one. No. Okay. That is a mission that appears to not exist. Utilize the Grey Warden treaties. The Inquisition is in its infancy. Building an organization such as this is less like building an army. We need soldiers, weapons to arm them, food to feed them, and that's just the beginning. I join knowing I can make a difference. I have Grey Warden treaties, and these allow us to take what's needed, when needed. We do not face a blight, but surely a torn sky warrants as much concern. Consider it Warden Blackwall. Josephine, this could work. The blight is but 10 years past, and Thedas remembers how we were saved. I can use the treaties, leverage the goodwill of the Wardens, and use it for the Inquisition. Alright. That's a thing to consider. But I want to make sure we have everyone going to the best places possible. So here's the two successors. Jean Gaspard, removed from play, Carolina or Monette will almost certainly be the next Duchess of Leeds. As the struggle intensifies, Carolina has sent agents to cause scandal. Judging that Monette does not have the skill to avoid such snares, Monette has relied upon Mother Renette, her mentor in the Chantry, for advice on how to strengthen her claim to the duchy and their revered mother. In an attempt to protect Monette, has sent mercenaries to threaten Carolina's life. Carolina has overplayed her hand by giving her agents some information. I could turn that hand on her and leave her reputation in tatters. Or, our troops can easily stop the mercenaries, and Carolina's plan should put her into position to be the next Duchess. Carolina was the one that we wanted, so we're gonna throw Cullen on that, which should leave Josephine free to do this. No, Cullen's got 3 hours. His is gonna be actually it's gonna be a long one. I don't think that gives anything for Liliana to do for the moment, unless this thing is something that reappears at some point, but I don't think it is. So we're gonna send her to get coin. Which happened accidentally, but worked. Also, I'll show you something special, if I can. Oh, so Lord Barand. Oh yeah, Lord Barand was the guy I found in So yeah, the thing about agents, they come in here, they reduce the time that it takes for operations to be completed, and they also count as a perk for any perk in here that says requires a certain number of points needed in this category. Having a agent in the category counts as a perk. So I have 1 for forces, 1 for secrets, 2 for connections. And you could get, I know there's at least 1 for Inquisition. I don't think he affects anything other than counting, again, towards the points needed in category thing. But, yeah. Yeah. So, okay. That is the war table that I need to manage right now. Now, what I'm thinking, I love this armor. Fortunately, there is not a in-game obtainable schematic for this armor. It's actually in the game, I can tell you. I know this because I am researching to research this game as I've been playing it. These are all just popping up from the things that I did to get all those mounts that I just got for free. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there is a schematic for this that exists in the game files, but it's not obtainable, and it is not good either. I think it was just gotten rid of. Oh hey, Blackwall. Blackwall wants to talk. Let's go to quest with Blackwall. It's his sort of baby companion quest. But first, the conversation.
Look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it, to be that close.
You could get closer.
It's right there. We could take a trip if you're that curious.
I'm gonna have to decline. At least until I learn more about it. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human.
Yes.
At least you're honest.
Being upfront is better than knifing.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
I want peace. I'm sure you have some worship me. I like that. That's weird. I want peace.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
True story. Yeah, Blackwall's pretty simple, but pretty good. Let's
I've
have a
heard
chat.
rumours of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Talk here.
Nothing right now.
Alright.
Perhaps in a bit.
So as I was saying, as much as I like this armor, I think it's time to see if I can craft something better. Let's hop into the light armor. I've got this coat that I can craft, and it's going to be a lot better in the armor department. So we can make out of cotton, samurai, or silk. I think color-wise, I think I like silk the best. And defense from leather. I only have enough to make this cold resistance, but I might wait until I have. Probably not. Ram leather, sort of deeper purplish dealio here. I could do that. And then these are changing the, very subtly, you can see it's changing sort of the inlaid, the inside color of the cloak. Electrical, magic defense, spirit resistance, electrical resistance, electrical magic, and heal bonus. I think I'll want heal. I think I'd say magic defense. For now, this will do. I'm not gonna go down naming this. Nothing super cool about it. What I need are some arms and legs, really. So you notice that the different classes, their armor on the main character ultimately sort of looks the same. Really. It's sort of that very slight modifications. The only helmet I have is the Warden helmet, which is not going to be super useful for me. It will, however, be useful for people like Cassandra and Blackwall. So let's see, do I have any modifications? No. I have no armor pieces, which is bad. I need to find good ones. But yeah. Losing the willpower is worth it to gain that much armor, I think. Just the way it is. As for this, is it better than that there? I don't think there's any reason to put her in it. Oh, it looks different on her. Interesting. I think it looks different on different races, is the thing. Obviously, I can only check on the different humans. Curious. But I'll keep her in her coat. Now, get rid of that. Doesn't have anything on right now. She can have that to the Templar helmet, and I'm gonna give that to Blackwall as well. Doesn't have any armor, that's silly. It should at least start with armor, I would think. Speaking of which, we have people to level up, I think. Let's pick something for Cassandra. Damage resistance from the front. Works for me. He is much points. I'm gonna make him weapon shield, but slightly differently focused than Cassandra, I think. So yeah, he'll be. We got payback strike, warrior's resolve, and that. I think I want to give him war cry because it's important, and then I also want to give him some of these into this tree. Well, we'll eventually dig into this tree a bit as well, I think. But, yeah. Thankfully, this game doesn't have a ton of points where it's like a character will be forced into your party, and if you don't have them equipped, then you're ruined. Yeah. Let's do that. That works for me. Weapons-wise, I think we might be able to make something that's better than what the Bull has. So what's that? He's trying Drakestone and this. That 118 plus 6 strength I think is better than what he's got. If I want this Drakestone, do I prefer this color? Try Summerstone. Strong greatsword. Simple enough, right? I still got the best staff for myself. And yeah. Do I maybe I try to make one for Vivienne then. Actually, wait. I do remember that I should firstly Iron Bull, this new weapon. So it has less strength. Oh, actually, it's not as good, but the thing is, it's not a maul, so this has AoE damage. I think that's going to be more helpful. Quite frankly, maul is just sort of single target damage, the way it works. So yeah, get rid of that, and that, and that, let's see. Sandra, how do you hit with the switch fingers? Actually, what you have is just better. So let's give this to Blackwall. At least have a shield. So there you go. Doesn't have armor still, which is problematic, but not much I can do about that for the moment. And then Vivienne, I want to flood some of her stuff, so strip these of their upgrades just so I can give Vivienne sort of the best variant of what she's got. I don't think I'm going to bother making her anything better, just, you know, willpower. Yeah. Okay. But she's fine the way she is. I think she's good. Let's sell some of these other nonsense that I don't need anymore. There's some stuff. Alright. I'm all whooshy. Look how whooshy I am. Iron Bull. Do you have anything to add? No. Just need just
See you
like
later.
look at it. I don't want it to. So yeah. Okay. With that in mind, let's back to Hinterlands. Now that it's in 15 minutes, we can figure around with crafting and all this other nonsense. Let's go to the crossroads and hand in some of the quests that I finished. I feel like that is a good way to do something to do. And I think I'll finish off a bunch of those quests in the southern area. And then I think I'm going to go into Redcliffe and meet with the mage. You'll notice that it's not a war table operation like the Templars thing. And there's a reason for that. So I'd sort of go into Redcliffe and talk to the mages. And that will progress the story without locking me into a story mission for that moment. So I think those might actually. I probably won't get to that in this episode, but definitely going to hand in some quests and then go at least do some of the southern quests for the rest of this episode.
Could be better.
That's the plan. For the moment.
Could be better.
So you were the one with the sick wife.
Please hurry.
Give me the potion.
Here you go. A potion and instructions on how to make
See,
it.
those were never mentioned by the dude.
Or the maker, or whoever, it doesn't matter, just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Okay. So that's that guy. Let's run up this way. Give the hunter his food, his meat.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons.
Give Ram meat.
Here, maybe this will help. More than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition, but no one else is helping like this. Maybe I was wrong.
Got some influence, got some power. What else is there to hand them? So yeah, we got this lady up here. Give her the phylactery.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Patrick.
Oh, I suspected he died when he didn't join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matron was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
Join the Inquisition.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
Special magic can be a positive force. Again, I will
There
rely
are
on myself.
countless ways for you to help the Inquisition safely without having to fight. We need wards reinforced and glyphs studied. If you have skill with healing, you could save many lives.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my thoughts.
And now we have another agent gathered. There's a bunch of agents in the hinterlands. Probably more than the rest of the game. It's a little unbalanced. But it's helpful to get some of this early game agents out of the way to help open up some perks and make it easier to complete some of these operations early on. So we're going to go talk to Corporal Vale because we finished a bunch of his tasks. Actually, no. We're not going to do that. I will talk to Corporal Vale when I finish pretty much all of his tasks. So I have some stuff down here. So let's go back to this camp. There's people to the north, 2 quests to hand in, and then some more things to investigate down south. So yeah, we're walking and doing what we can. So we're gonna tell him what happened to Speaker Ritz. I rescued Ritz.
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to pride.
You're a part of the Inquisition, so you're helping. Thank you for helping. We like you, I think. I don't know. Alright, my hat no longer matches my armor quite as well. This is the lady who I got the ring for. Let's go help her out.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
Is this your husband's ring?
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easy. As will mine.
Okay. That's what she has to offer. Just doing nice things, being a good guy. Let's get on my horse. I didn't check out my custom DLC mounts. I'll do that later. So we've got those are probably the next thing I want to get. Let's go get those other two caches. Because that's the last thing I think I need to get before I can sort of go talk to Corporal Vale and have all of his quests be done and spoken for. I like the cloth physics. I guess maybe it's leather. Whatever. I like the physics of this, you know, of his coat, but it clips with everything. Clipping is my nightmare. Cache. That rift is going to be too high of a hole for me. I know that from playing the game.
More supplies. Whittle can use these.
And we'll pop it back here. Go into this pathway. There's a cave, I believe, that I need to go open. I'm not mistaken. That is where this last cache is. Yep. Grab some iron. Chest to get a dagger. There's the demon. That was weird. Drinkstone. Drinkstone is good. Ash Warriors Refuge. Ash Warriors were a group, I believe, of barbarians. Come on, Iron Bow. Do your bull things. Lots of Drakestone in this cave. There, that.
More supplies. Whittle can use these.
So I'm actually going to take the iron bowl, which you'll see soon for a reason why soon. One, they got that trace going here. So, you'll notice this. This is the warrior exclusive thing to destroy.
Whoever this dwarf was, he was in over his head.
And Varric approves, because Varric doesn't like red lyrium, so that's part of his approves. Ooh, the schematic to make better Bianca arms for Varric, because that'll be useful. So yeah, 1 of 12 red lyrium deposits destroyed. There's more than 12 actually, but it just, if you kill 12, you sort of complete the quest.
What now?
Good work, Nuggy Nug. From your Nug skin. So yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. That'll be something to do later. Let's go back and give Recruit Whittle these cache locations, and then go talk to Corporal Vale about stuff that we did. Because we've done a bunch of stuff now. We took out Mages and Templars, we got food, we've helped a couple of people. Now we're going to go give them blankets so that they're not cold. We've helped pretty much everyone around the crossroads that we can find, I believe. So I'm going to go talk to him, and then if I haven't done everyone, he'll remind me. Excuse me, of whatever's left.
Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets. I found some of the apostate's supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
No problem, mate. Alright, let's go talk to Vale.
Right. That's fine.
Alright, hey Vale.
Nice work clearing out those bandits. That will make it much easier to bring in supplies for the refugees.
Any other concerns?
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches.
Right.
I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Farewell.
And you as
So
well.
that just further tears that my next step is to get up here to Redcliffe. So we're actually gonna go and do that. The episode's getting slightly long, but I think we're gonna go a little bit over with this episode, which we've done before, so it's not particularly special or rare. So we're gonna go and go to Redcliffe, because that's the last thing that Corporal Vale wants, is a healer from Redcliffe. And that's also where the rebel mages are, so we can go talk to them and see what they want. Because in case you couldn't tell, I'm sure I've mentioned this, but you know, I will repeat it as many times. I am far more interested in working with the mages than the Templars. I support mages over Templars every day. I think the problem is complex. I think they do a good job of showing us there are good mages and good Templars and bad mages and bad Templars. However, I prefer the mages, and I prefer helping them, and that is the way I like to be. So we're going to go to Redcliffe and try to talk to these mages. So, since I've cleared the way out of most of the stuff, there isn't going to be too many people here on the way to Redcliffe, so that's useful. There's one passageway through here, but I believe... Oh no, that's the way to that one rift, that's how we took the meeting. But I think this is the way I have to go, so... I'll just have to try and get around it if I can. We're gonna get on my horse and we're gonna ride and try to get out, stay out that way. I'm gonna go up. Actually, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. If I can. I could actually run into that ram with this horse and silly things would happen, but I did not. And that's also a place I can go into. So let's go up here first.
So, Enchanter to the Imperial Court. That's a fancy title.
How very observant.
Why aren't you holed up with the Empress in Halam Sharal?
Grand Duke Gaspard laid siege to the city while I was attending to business for the Circle.
Lucky for you, I guess.
The Circle's shattered, the Empire is at war, and the Divine is dead. Only an imbecile would consider this lucky.
Mosaic piece. Close log 7 too. So that's good. I don't. Oh, they can attack me from here. We're gonna actually see what happens then. I didn't know they could travel up here. This might actually be a better way for me to hold this fight, though. They're all clustered. My chain lightning can hit them all. Fast jump. They're up. Oh. It's a bull. Come up here. Let's. Everyone come over to me. We'll see what happens actually. Not a good person to die. I'm gonna heal. That was good. We need to get out of here, and fast. So, running. Disengage. Crap, 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 crap. Work, let's... Oh, I'm dead. So, that is why we will not go that way. I think I can actually go the other way. But at this point, I think we would be best suited doing that on my next episode. So I will see you guys then.